Another night in Blacklake. Over by Meldanen's gate, Lilly spots an old half-elven servant woman, and she can't help but wonder what kind of dirt she might have uncovered about some of the nobles that live here. Meldanen, Rumbottom, Hodge, or even Formosa.
Good business to you.
Alright, here's Millie. Oh, hello there, missus. Something I can do for you? Asking who she is. Most of the rich folk around these parts just call me the cleaning lady. Weren't always so, of course. Once they have me a pretty name to match me face. Said he pays me a bit of coin to go around the district and keep it tidy, sure enough. Also takes in laundry from me neighbors. Yeah, so it sounds like she's been in, well, most of the estates. Not every house, silly girl, but close enough as it makes no difference. I'm asking which estate she hasn't been in. Oh my, certainly wouldn't catch me going into Meldanen's estate to take his laundry of old things. No, no, no. Mind you, there was a time. I should not talk about such things. I be an old lady, girl. Best you leave me to my work now. Of course, she can continue her story and tell Lilly. Oh, 'twas a long time ago, girl. I were a pretty lass. Meldanen were a young nobleman then, and handsome besides. His father, rest his soul, didn't approve of me none, so young Meldanen used to sneak me into the state, he did. She's laughing. But that were long before Meldanen became a wizard and such. He's no use for a poor old woman no more. It's best left in the past. Yeah, that's certainly interesting. I was wondering if that entrance still exists. Oh, aye, that it does. Meldanen had a magic door put into me very own home, which leads into his estate. It would open for me at midnight, you see. I keeps the door closed and shuttered now. No idea if it even still opens none. I be hoping Meldanen's gone and forgotten about little me. If you wish to use it some, me home be on the north end of the district. Here be my key. That's awfully generous of Millie. Take it. Just don't make a mess, mind you. I don't really have anything worth stealing in there, but you look like a guard anyway. So I don't think I need to worry about you. Just use the key and go on in. Alright. Yeah, Lily's certainly grateful for that, if it's true. Being generous herself, giving Millie 10 gold. Thank you, milady. 'Tis a fair amount of coin for a poor old woman to own. You're very kind. I'd be in no hurry to continue my work. Asking for any gossip, really. About strange creatures. Oh, aye. There's plenty of odd beasts and more besides at the zoo. Of course, we just came from there. Why don't you give it a visit and see for yourself? Them noble types always likes to show off their pretty critters, they does. Or ask about anything going on in Blacklake that she's heard of. Or maybe has uncovered herself as a cleaning lady. I gets around the district a bit and hears odd things as an old lady does. Yeah, like what? Well, there is that whole business with Formosa, but it's not polite to talk about such things. Of course you can tell Lilly. Suppose not at that. Formosa's been stirring up trouble at the square, they says, trying to turn everyone against the wizard. Best you hear such things for yourself. I can't make no sense of it. The square is in the southwest part of the district. Formosa's there. Of course, we spoke with Formosa as well. Alright, saying that the board-laid bear has a strange reputation. Never been there myself. Alright. All for ready. Another day then, missus. Fair amount of coin for a poor old woman to own, indeed. The standard wage for a day laborer is 1 silver per day. They'd be lucky to get every 10-day off. Men. That's less than 40 gold per year. Millie can take the rest of the summer off now if she wanted, and even visit the board-laid bear too, if she were so inclined.
I greet you.
Orrean, the gate guard for Meldanen's estate. Sorry, madam. Nobody's allowed into the residence. Very strict orders, you understand. Alright, verifying that it is actually Meldanen's gate. This is none other than the home of the noble Meldanen, one of the greatest sorcerers in the city. The man enjoys his privacy as well, so he'll do well to just keep on walking. You don't bother him, he won't bother you. Yeah, just wonder if there's a way to arrange a meeting. No, he doesn't meet with anyone. And before you ask, he doesn't have visitors, period. Now go. Yeah, he's just trying to get something out of the guard. Asking what happens here at the estate. Lord Meldanen lives here, of course. It's one of them sorcerer types, so some strangeness is expected. Lots of it, actually. But that's okay. We don't go inside the mansion, well, except for that dunce, Grommin. So the strangeness can just stay in there for a week here. Beyond that, it's nothing you need to concern yourself about. Local folks are just superstitious, that's all. Asking if he's seen or heard about any strange creatures. Lord Meldanen has lots of strange creatures, sort of his hobby or something. Have to be more specific. Yeah. Heard about a new visitor, a woman that might not even be human. Well, no creatures I can think of. Though there is that, but I shouldn't really mention that. Never mind. No, not dangerous. Wouldn't even call her a creature, really. She's quite pretty, just, I don't know, odd. Yeah, there's kind of no doubt that really does sound like the Dryad. No idea what Lord Meldanen might want with her. Laughing. Besides the obvious, I guess even a sorcerer gets lonely, eh? Yeah, asking if this guest is still here. I don't know. I think so. We haven't seen her leave, that's for sure. Yeah, she supposes he's not going to open the gate. That's all you're wondering about, you may as well forget it. Lord Meldanen sees no one except a select few friends. And they don't even come through the front gate, so that makes my job very easy. I don't let anyone in, period. Alright. Move along, madam. Even a sorcerer gets lonely. In that case, he should seek the company of a creature more fitting his bestial impulses. She'll even be so kind as to personally summon his first companion, but she can't guarantee it will welcome his advances, especially when commanded to attack. Swine. Confident she's not being stalked by the man in orange and Tannis Bane trim, she decides to make sure there really is a portal hidden away in Millie's house. So this is what a silver a day buys. Common living. Pitiful. Lilly can't help but be nosy, though. Who knows? Millie may still have some old mementos lying around from the days of her affair with Meldanen, like keys, letters, or the like. She just hopes she doesn't find any indiscreet paintings. Otherwise, Lilly can't imagine having to work for a living. Her current reserves would have required almost 50 years' labor. She'd sooner throw herself off Mount Waterdeep into the cold embrace of the Sea of Swords than to have to even work that many days, let alone years. She doesn't even understand how women like Millie can go on, day after day. She just doesn't see the point. The portal. It certainly appears to be functioning. Lilly has no reason not to trust Millie. She'll likely try to use it when she's ready to pay the sorceress swine a visit. But that'll have to wait as well. Her and Little Red need to secure lodging for the night, and they'll likely have to earn it fighting a guardian of the arcane laboratory of the Many-Starred Cloak. At this point, Lily's convinced Sharwyn is lying about coming from Blacklake, as she continually dodges questions about where her former estate is. Though Lilly doesn't blame her. Lilly had claimed to come from Blacklake too if she was just a common Neverwinterian. Remembering Sharwyn had wanted to visit the mute lute, Lilly quickly changes to the subject of instruments, asking what she plays. Lilly almost regrets asking the question. Little Red gushes with the names of instruments that Lilly never even knew existed. The bandore, zither, cittern, yarding, dulcimer, psaltery, lute, mandolin. That's just the common strings. When Lilly asks her to fish out what spoiled Many-Starred Cloak magelings may have thrown out in the street, Little Red just keeps on going. The birdpipe, zolcoon, flute, the lyre, glaur, songhorn, longhorn, sackbut, shorthorn, shawm. Lilly stops her percussion. They need to be prepared for the guardian. She's not sure what, if any, significant role the sundials serve, but with no sun, likely none. Lily's first rite of initiation into the Many-Starred Cloak. Something is here. Here we go. An air mephit.
All right, crew. Let's take them down.
Too easy. With the guardian dispatched, Little Red continues her recitation. The hand drum, tocsin, harp, lyre, violin, rebec, viol. Lilly stops her after elite strings. They need to find one of the components, and it's likely a puff of fog, because of the air mephit. Lilly just hopes that she hasn't made a mistake. Puff of Fog was listed third, and Eltoora said to mark well the order. Or the Puff of Fog, and here inscribed on the surface of the container, holding this swirling puff of fog. When air became, in its youth, jealous of its place in the world, it sought out ways to assert its power. It floated high in the night air and obscured the view of the stars from those that lay beneath it. But soon it filled with water that became too heavy, and it came crashing down to rejoin with those who came before, an embrace that left it no longer uncertain of its place within the world. Before Sharwyn can even continue her recitation, Lilly changes the subject ever so slightly, instead asking what her favorite instrument is. Little Red asks for a moment to think about it. And I have to point out, I don't know if you can see that on that book on the cover, it actually says BioWare. Not sure if you can see that. Lily's probably wondering what on earth BioWare is. Lily is pleased with the newfound silence, just as she anticipated too. Little Red can't decide. The sleeping arrangements are basic at best, but at least it's quiet. Lily lays in the summoning circle, her head resting in Little Red's lap, as Sharwyn strokes her hair and softly sings. The last thing Lily hears is a whisper in her ear. Flute. A new day, fully rested, and favorite instruments decided upon. It was a good choice, too, one that pleased Lily. She would love to hear her newly discovered flautist play, and would even consider buying her one as a gift, if she proved to be more deserving.